We're with Mississippi State in the EcoCar 2 competition, and one of the things students have done, in addition to working on the powertrain, is engineered what you might call the screen. This car had a fairly modest display, but what we have here is a sort of Tesla-like iPad on its side with all kinds of information. So maybe you could explain to me what your center stack here does.
Absolutely. So we completely replaced the stock center stack in the vehicle and replaced it with this 13.3-inch touchscreen, which is, as its centerpiece, has a Light Max sunlight readable display. So in direct sunlight, you can read the display no problem. And this center stack replicates all of the functionality that's already present in the stock vehicle. So down here we have our most commonly used controls. That these controls remain static even whenever I switch screens to other screens.
So it does the infotainment system. It does the climate control.
Yes, so it does climate control here. So
that's the bottom part here.
So these rotary controls are unique to our car, and we carefully considered how best to implement them in a way that the driver could still use safely while he was using the vehicle. To that end, we added a transparent touch overlay that you can't see, but you can definitely feel whenever you're using the control, and it guides my finger whenever I'm operating the control.
Haptic controls.
It's not quite haptic controls, but it's a ridge that your finger can feel, and you can use it even whenever my focus is on the road.
I think some automakers need your help, because sometimes I think they mess stuff like this up.
We really carefully considered this because capacitive controls often do not work very well in the car.
They don't. Great. Of course, do you get points in the competition for this?
Yes, so there's a static consumer acceptability entire presentation that I'm a part of. And this is one of the centerpieces of our static consumer acceptability improvements that we've made.
What do you think of the center stack in the Tesla, which is certainly, you could say this is the inspiration?
You're correct. This was definitely the inspiration. The Model S is a beautiful car. One of the things
you think they did it well?
They did it well. They did it quite well. We wanted to make sure that it was simple and easy to use. And while the Tesla does that very well, and so we didn't use their interface as a function, or as a, we didn't use their interface necessarily as an inspiration. Rather, we used the design concept, and we implemented our own interface that we hope is quite easy to use for the driver.
And there you have it. Jim Motavalli.